Hello again. Just watched a little video clip that was done in 2013. It's got Chris Wallace of Fox News, and he's talking about the potential candidates that he anticipates will run in 2016. And it's received a number of interesting comments on my Google page. I want to provide you with one in particular. The viewer wrote, and she is a female, "It does define, quote, natural-born citizen, end of quote, as it relates to the law of nations, which was all nations at that time used for the purpose of defining who was a citizen. Our founding fathers did everything to make sure that there would not be any dual citizenship and keep loyalty to the U.S. Go ahead and vote for whomever you wish, but to put Ted Cruz in as a free pass for Obama, and he is a fraud. It takes two American parents for a natural-born citizen. Only one parent is needed for qualification as American citizen. I suggest you check out the U.S. government naturalization document forms and learn what they have to say. I find Chris Ann Hall a great educator, and I suggest you check her links. Also, read the 5,000-Year Leap. It gives a lot of background on understanding our founding fathers and their thinking and benefits. This discussion is over." You know, I really wish it were over, but it's not just Senator Ted Cruz, and I've made countless videos on this. It's also Senator Marco Rubio. It's also Senator Rick Santorum and Governor Bobby Jindal. Rick Santorum's mother wasn't American. The father was, so he is an American citizen because he was born on American soil. But in the case of Marco Rubio and Bobby Jindal, neither one of their parents were American citizens when neither one of them was born. Once again, the concern that I have is that our government is and has been complicit, which is why they tried to change the definition of natural-born citizen on 8 separate occasions. And then I guess nobody seemed to care. Everybody got hung up on Obama's birth certificate. They didn't care that his supposed sperm donor was of British descent. He's a British subject. And the British Subject Act of 1948, any offspring of a British subject is in fact a British subject themselves. As this viewer wrote, this discussion is over because of that. But again, it didn't matter. And what's even more frightening is all of the various executive orders that Obama has put into place, none of which benefit the American people. Obamacare is an abomination. That's what it is. And it'll prove itself to be exactly that in 2016 when all the employee mandates kick in. It'll be a complete nightmare. I am convinced that Barack Hussein Obama is the Manchurian candidate, designed, bred, spawned to destroy the American way of life. You can think whatever you like. Actions speak louder than words. And his actions clearly prove to me and to anyone that's sane that he is a radical, extremist, Islamic, homosexual, Sunni, Muslim Arab, living with a transgender. There is no first lady. The whole thing is absolutely disgusting. And the reason it's disgusting is all the deceit. Who do we blame for all this? Well, it all starts with our government and our members of our government. Nancy Pelosi supposedly vetted someone that couldn't be vetted. Elena Kagan, who's a Supreme Court justice, was instrumental in burying Obama's past. Obama's first executive order was to seal his past. What sense does any of this make? Why would he go about sealing his past? He had nothing to hide. Why would he spend $2 to $3 or $4 million with a law firm that Eric H. Holder Jr. was a partner in that was responsible in sealing his past. It'll be interesting to see what happens if Donald Trump becomes the new president. I hope his first executive order is to unseal Obama's past. And wherever Obama is at that time, he needs to be arrested by the federal marshals, put on trial, charged for treason, charged for deceit, charged for killing American citizens with drones, charged for destroying our economy, charged for increasing the debt more than all previous presidents, charged with funding terrorism, and if found guilty, dealt with the same way as Saddam Hussein was dealt with. The whole thing is absolutely insane. Do I see him leaving? No. Do I see any hope for this country if he doesn't leave? No. I don't understand how people can be so stupid and gullible, which is what they all are, to even remotely consider that any one of those individuals that I've mentioned countless times are eligible. Obama was never eligible. What's it going to take for the American people to wake up and realize what's happening to them? I've spent, I don't know, close to 3 years trying to educate people, trying to make them aware of the realities. I don't know, folks. You know, I've got over 9,200 videos online now. You think it's made a difference? Well, probably to some people. Unfortunately, to some people, don't amount to a hill of beans when it comes to having any impact on the direction of our country. That's what's really sad. I wanted my children and grandchildren to be able to enjoy what this country had to offer. It seems like I'm pushing a snowball up a mountain. That tends not to work. That's sort of what I think. Look at your children. You think they're going to have the kind of life you used to have? Probably not. That's what I think.